Hi there, I'm Matthew from Patchwerks, and today I'm happy to introduce some firmware updates to the entire Digi lineup. So the Digitone, the Digitakt, and the Syntakt all got some awesome new features. And the biggest one being song mode. So let me show you that really quick. To access song mode, you hit these three dots, this little cheeseburger-like button, and these will light up right here. And if you want to turn song mode on, you just simply hit yes, and this will activate song mode. However, it says song 01 is empty. So we have to go back into our song mode, select edit, and here's where we get the option on how we want to design our song. So we can either hold function and just press down and just add rows to our song mode. Each one of these rows can hold a choice pattern, the length of that pattern, how many times that pattern plays, the tempo of that pattern, a label for that pattern, such as intro, outro, bridge, chorus, verse, so on and so forth. You can't name them yourself, but those labels are plenty. And then on the far right here, we also have a mute mode. You can have mute set up in your arrangement. That way you can get a lot more mileage out of one pattern. So it's really cool. But there's another way that you can set up your pattern. So we can delete all these by holding function and pressing up. And it says create rows from a chain. So if you hit yes, you can either use one of your chains you've already created, and to make chains, I'll demonstrate it here on the Syntakt. You select a pattern, and then you select another pattern, and then just keep holding it down and keep grabbing patterns. And this is how you create a pattern chain. So when you go into your song mode, you can say create rows from chain, then say from current chain. Hit yes, and there it is. So it just presents your chain for you. It's pretty awesome. So super fast to create arrangements in the song mode. The alternative is from a new chain, hit yes, and here you can just go like this and just start programming chains in. You can change banks. It's super fast. Then you hit yes and bam. It even has the tempos from those tracks already adjusted and added into your arrangement. However, if you would like, you can change it from song BPM to a row BPM. And now all of the arrangements have the same BPM, and we can go in and manually adjust them. And they all sync together. So pretty cool. There's another feature that's great with the song mode, and that is that you can loop segments. So we did create a song in there real quick. This is not the right tempo for these tracks. So our song is playing. These are the preset sounds from the Digitakt, but we can loop a song if we want by pressing the left arrow. So now we're looping a row. You can do this anytime just by holding this and hitting left, and this will now continue the song. We can break the chain of the song mode anytime. So now we've queued a new pattern. And then we can return to song mode just by simply pressing this button again and hitting yes. And now it's going to go back to where we had it set up. So it should take us back to like pattern 3 or 4. It shows you right here that it's playing row 3 of 18. And then to the right there, it says what bank and what pattern. So that's pretty cool. It keeps you alert to where you are in your arrangement at all times while you're using the arranger. Now, there's some other great features that have also been added to all the machines, but let's take a look at the Digitakt first. So holding function and then holding down track brings you into your keyboard mode. They've added keyboard fold and scales to the Digitakt. So this is a huge deal. So now our Digitakt can turn keyboard fold on. As you can see, we have the 2 octaves of our current keyboard. We're in chromatic mode, but if we move to a scaled mode like Dorian or Ionian here, and we can change the root. Now this is going to represent 2 octaves in that scale. Let's go to a sound that's melodic. So pretty cool. Very excited to have that feature in the Digitakt. That was something I had been hoping would come, and now it is here. On the Syntakt, they also added Portamento. So you can switch Portamento on in your trig menu here, and this is your Portamento Timing. On top of that, they also added legato, so if we hold function and hit these 2 dots, which is also how you get past the arranger menu and into the menu that you're used to navigating, you can go into your sound setup and turn legato on. So that's pretty cool as well. Some good features to have in the Syntakt and some stuff that I think users really wanted. Now over on the Digitone, so now what we have on this menu is our scale, our root, whether we want to use chord mode, the transposition of our keyboard, and whether keyboard fold is turned on or off. So we can turn keyboard fold on by using the D encoder here. And there you go. It lights up showing you the octaves in the keyboard. So just to look back at song mode for a moment, if you want to, you can hit yes on these rows here, and that will bring you straight to that arrangement. So we hit stop and scroll down, select this one. So if you want, you can move around your songs this way and just audition kind of what you have built up so far. Let's put a label down. And if you want to adjust the pattern, you can use your level data encoder and adjust that right here. Pushing it down will go very quickly so that you can move into the banks real fast. Here's your repeats. Goes up to 32. This is your pattern length. So think of this as your scale mode. It is the same idea as what you see here. You're also able to name your songs, clear them out. This is where you can load them. You can also load them from the other menu. And then here's where you save them to your project. So you can save a bunch of variations of different songs and patterns. Song mode is great for allowing you to have your Digitakt, Digitone, or Syntakt perform for you while you're adjusting parameters and letting yourself get lost in the music a little further, and or playing a different instrument and using this as an accompaniment. So kind of a big deal. Some really fantastic features to be added to the whole Digi lineup here. Elektron has really outdone themselves, and I think people are just going to be very excited. If you're interested in picking one of these up, we have them available at Patchwerks. I'm Matthew from Patchwerks. I'll see you next time.